Hello students and welcome to your music class. So in today's class we'll learn about how to read notes, okay? So here we have 5 lines each. This 5 lines, group of 5 lines is known as staff, okay? So the upper one is treble staff and the lower one is bass staff, okay? So this is also known as G clef and this is also known as F clef. I'll come to that a little later. So first let's start in the treble clef. So the first we have 5 lines, that is the count starts from downwards. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4 and this is 5. Okay. So the first note or the first line is E. The second line is G. The third line is B. The fourth line is D. And the fifth line is F. So as you might see, there are 4 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these notes also will be fulfilled. Just like after E there will be F, after G there will be A, after B there will be C, after D there will be E, and after E there will be F. Okay. So like we can see, there is a pattern here, F, A, C, E. That is F, A, C, E is face, and I have a full form of this E, G, B, D, F. That is every good boy does fine. Okay. So that's all for the treble clef. Now students, let's talk about this dotted line in the between. This is the most important line. This is like a landmark. You should memorize this. This is known as the middle C. Okay. The middle C in the piano or a keyboard, that note is represented by this line. Okay. So if a black note is in this line, so it represents that this is a middle C. Okay. Now when we go lower, that is towards the bass clef, we go backwards in the keyboard. Like before C comes B. So this gap, it's B. Now before B, that means previous to B, comes A. So this line is A. Now before A comes G. Okay. And then comes F. And then comes E. Then D. Then C. And then B. And then A. And then again G. C, B. So similarly, this will carry on. That is these lines. These are the standard set of 5 lines. Okay. But below this or above this, the lines are imaginary. That means it can go on and go on. Okay. So now above this also, above the treble clef also, F. So after F, G, then A. So the lines can be going on. Okay. So now, when I told you in the beginning that this is known as G clef and this is known as F clef, so there is the reason. See this symbol, when it goes and comes back towards the end, okay, the note which it surrounds, that means this note, which note is this? G. That's why this clef is known as G clef. Now in this clef, see the note which surrounds, the symbol surrounds which note? This note. That means it's F. So that is why this is known as F clef. So that is the reason this is known as G clef and this is known as F clef. Now this G clef is played by the right hand and this F clef is played by the left hand. Okay. So try to memorize this chart and thanks for watching.